Hello guys. Hello. I know it's been weeks. I think about 2 weeks or thereabouts. Yeah. How have you all been? How was your Christmas celebration like? How do you feel about the new year? Kind of vibe is it giving you? As for me, I'm still in utter disbelief. Like I'm still trying to wrap my head around like, oh, we've rolled over 365 days. We are about to roll over another one again. Like it's just like universal plan kind of thing. I felt like I had to drop this video, yeah. For as we wrap up the year, I want you to add this to your New Year resolution. Even if you don't do New Year resolution, you should be conscious of this thing. I want you to be conscious of it because it's a very crucial and important thing to take note of. Um with my little consistent work with God, I have come to understand that there are people that God places in our lives per time, per seasons for different purposes. And if you're not discerning enough, you won't get to know or recognize these people. So I'm talking about a subject friendship, relationships. Yeah, over the course of all the videos that I've actually like put out here, I've always had to mention friends. I've always had to mention company. I've always had to mention relationships because we honestly can't do life alone. No man is an island. We have people, even if you don't have friends, that you get to come across people every day of your life. You somehow just get to come across people in the market, in church, in school. We get to come across people. So, a friend is a very deep word. It is very deep, like very deep. Not everybody is your friend. I think part of the things you're supposed to do as you step into the new year is to declutter your friends, declutter the people in your circle. I remember the year 2020. As of then, I had very little knowledge of God. I didn't even really understand everything that had to do with friends or friendship. But I was a very introverted person. Yeah, and I didn't really see the need to have much people around me. And I I prayed to God. I just had one prayer point. I still have it in my journal. I had one prayer, but I was just like, God, just give me a friend, just one friend. Just one friend. I don't need many people in my circle. I don't need 100 people. I don't need 10. I don't need 20. I just need one person. Because I've come to understand that friendship, there are things that it's called destiny friendship, destiny relationships. Yeah. God, funny enough, 2021, God gave me a friend, but who turned to be a sister. Like a friend that I can like rely and like bank on. I see this person as my anchor. Yeah. So I'm very conscious of the people around me. I'm very conscious of the people that I let into my space. Because friend is not a small word, it's not a joke thing. It's not something to joke around with or joke about. So, some people have friends that they can't, like, their friends are just there in their high times when things are all smooth and going well. They don't have people that's like during their low times they can talk to. Times they are going through emotional turbulence or instability. They can't call anybody. They are going through any kind of spiritual warfare attack. Nobody can just like call them for the phone and pray for them. Just nothing, and that is not good. That's not good. That in itself is not a good thing to do or to a good situation to be in. Rather, there was a case I think 2 months ago. Something really like had happened, and God, I was frightened. It was no good at all. But this person had to hold my hand and pray with me and speak over the phone to this person. Like it was really like that in itself. I just like I have somebody. Like I have somebody. If I am going through something or something is bothering me, I'm going through like emotional or just anything. The person just like, oh, why do I feel like you're this? Why do I feel like you're not okay? Why do I feel like this is wrong? Why do I feel like this? And I just want to pray about it. Oh, there's this word of knowledge I have for you. There's this scripture I really want you to look into. I want you to read. I want you to do, just things like that. And this person has created a safe space for me. a safe space where I can present my basic self, where I can be me, where I feel so loved. Honestly, the people God has surrounded me with, God, I always thank God for the people He has surrounded me with. I don't have so many people. I just have about like 2 or 3 people in my circle, and I'm so grateful to God. They are so in-depth relationship, filled with so much love and patience, a love that is not judging, a love that is not condemning, a love that like this, like they love me to a fault, irrespective of anything I do. I'm loved to a fault. If there's a case where I need to be reprimanded or rebuked, I'm being rebuked. They don't sugarcoat things for me. They don't try to gel things up. Yeah, they like, oh, you need to do this, you need to be cautious of this, you need to be cautious of that. I don't want you to go down this route, I don't want you to go down this pathway, something like that. um One thing again is that Christians need to start doing friendship the way it needs to be done. You need to have friends based like-minded friends, people that you have the same belief system with, people that you share the same value with, those kind of things. What are your criteria for when you want to pick friends? What are your criteria when you want to pick people that would serve you, people that would, be with you, and all of those things? What are your criteria? How do you prioritize relationships? How do you prioritize friendship in your life? I think I asked some of this question some time ago. How do you prioritize friendship in your life? Is everybody your friend? Anybody that just smiles with you is your friend. Anybody that just does something nice to you is your friend. Anybody that just like cracks jokes with you is your friend. No, no. So what's my charge to you now? I want you to declutter your friends. I want you to declutter your space. I want you to see through yourself, do self-reflection thing. These people that have been in my circle, these people that I call my friends, how have they helped me? How have I myself to helped them? How have I been of any like value to them? Have I like what have I poured into them, and what have they poured into me? Am I pouring from an empty cup? Am I pouring? Do these people love me? Are they bitter? Are they jealous? Is there this rage, or are they envious of me? Sorry, are they envious? Are they criticizing? Are they condemning? Are they judging? All of those things. You need to sit with yourself and ask yourself these questions. These friends that I say that I have, how have they impacted my life? How have I also impacted their life? What visions do we hold together? What thing do we have in common? How well have I served them? How well have they served me? Yes, you need to ask yourself this question. How have they loved me? How have they loved them? Have I loved them the way Christ loved them? Have they loved me the way Christ loved me? How are they pushing me towards my goal? How are they pushing me to become a better person? How are they pushing me to do the things that God has put inside of me? How have they, do they recognize who God has called me to be? Do they recognize it? How are they supporting my vision? How are they supporting my purpose? How are these people? How am I also doing the same to them? It's not only about them, also about you. If you don't have answers to this question, you need to go back to the drawing board. You need to go back to the drawing board. You need to write down your values, write down things you feel you need in a friend, write down things like you feel like, oh, you need spiritual capacity, mental capacity. Do you have friends who can pray with you? Do you have friends you can rub minds with? Do you have friends you can do recreational things with? It's not about let's choose, let's go out, let's hang out. How are they helping you, and how are you also helping them? What footprints are you leaving behind in their lives? What? So this is it's very important. Like, it's very, very important. And people get to choose friends based on people get to choose friends based on how the person looks, if the person have money, what connections does this person have, da, 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 da. Again, don't judge a book by its cover. And secondly, get to know someone very well, get to like have in-depth conversations with this person to know if you are going the same route, and also so that you'll be able to recognize whomever God has sent to your life per time and per season, so you don't miss out. 2025 is so prophetic. It's a very, very prophetic year, and we can't do life without people. You cannot do life without people. It's someone that'll tell you, oh, I got this word of knowledge for you. Oh, there's this scripture I want you to read. Oh, have you listened to this message? Oh, I really, really want you to listen to the message. Oh, I really, really want you to study this scripture, study this Bible verse, something like that. So these things are things that are not often talked about. But friends are very, very crucial in every step of our journey. They are very, they're very crucial. Please. I know this is entirely unrelated to what I do on my channel, but I really had to speak about this thing. I really had to. So these questions that I just threw, I just said or talked about now. Ask yourself these questions. Ask yourself, which people am I supposed to put out? What relationship am I supposed to walk out from? You know, all of those things. Ask yourself, please, so that you don't make mistakes. Your friendship will make or mar you. There are people that their friends have led them into destruction, destroyed their lives. There are people that there are things that they can't even recover from. There are people that their friends have killed, led them into pits that like the dog. Yeah. So please, you have friends that believe in you, friends that encourages you, friends that loves you, friends that most importantly know God, know Christ for themselves, know Jesus. Please go and recycle your friendship circle. Yeah. And I will see you guys next year. I'll bring up another, like, I can't wait for what next year will bring. I'm honestly being so expectant of what next year is going to be all about, what next year is going to like hold for the first. And I can't wait to see you, build everything that God has called you to be. I love you. Bye.